My name's Chris Gardner, part-time traveler, lifetime foodie. I travel many miles to find the best food that I possibly can. Healthy or not, it all has a spot in my heart. For the love of food, here on Forbidden Food TV. Let us get a little crazy. What's up, guys? So, I know I said that last review was going to be the last review for the year, but after some recent developments this morning, I had to go out and do these as a last review for 2013 for you guys. Rodeo sandwiches from Burger King. A burger version, a chicken version. Seems a lot like we're trying to compete with Wendy's and McDonald's. Like before, I'm going to bring you down into it. We're going to do that sandwich, bring it back up, grab the other sandwich, do that. You know, we're going to go through the same routine we did with the Wendy's stuff, so let's get into it. So here is our first sandwich, which seems a little wetter, or, not wetter. Is that even the word wetter? If wetter. The wet is pretty bad around here, you know. So this is our chicken version here. The breaded chicken, a little BBQ sauce, some onion rings. Let's get into the chomp transition and feast. And before I do get into this, I want to give a shout out to the guys at the 2-minute review. If you haven't checked out those guys, they do awesome 2-minute reviews on food, drinks, snacks, a little bit of everything. So if you haven't checked them out already, go do so now, the 2-minute review. So like I said, the chicken, the barbecue sauce, and onion rings. So pretty straightforward for $1. Now, I'm going to try a little bit of the chicken just by itself here. The chicken itself doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's kind of just breading. Everything kind of gets just overwhelmed by the barbecue sauce, so it's coats everything, you know? I love the Rodeo burgers when they came out, when Small Soldiers, I think, came out. That's when they first introduced the sandwich, as I recall. So for the Rodeo chicken sandwich, it wasn't bad for $1. I think I could have used a little cheese, a little something else on there to actually cut through the barbecue, because the barbecue's pretty sweet. It's kind of like I'm eating a barbecue breaded sandwich, almost. So, let's get into the burger and see how the Rodeo 99-cent burger holds up. Alright, so here we got the second burger. What's with all the gray stuff, man, Burger King? Will someone run this thing over before I got it? So again, we got the sesame seed bun. Pretty much the same formula. A little barbecue sauce, a single patty, onion rings, you know? It's straightforward. There's not too much to break down here. Alright, so let's give this, hopefully, maybe the beef will have a little more flavor to it, you know? The beef, the O-rings, and the barbecue sauce. So let's give it a shot. Alright. I think we're a little better here, a little bit. There's a little more flavor in the beef than the chicken was kind of like, the beef's a little dry. Even though I love the onion rings by themselves, and they provide flavor, it's like they're just making like a big carb sandwich with barbecue sauce. Like you're not tasting a whole lot with them, you know? This one was lacking barbecue sauce a little bit, which is strange because this could have used the barbecue probably a little more than the chicken. The chicken was actually surprisingly a little more moist. Alright, so how do these stack up? For me, the chicken was lacking flavor. The chicken patty, though, was a little more moist. What would I give the chicken sandwich? I'd honestly probably give it like a 6. It was okay, you know? It was a 99-cent thing, but overall, I think Wendy's blew it out of the water as far as flavor in that. Awesome. That sauce was delicious. Like, I'd like just them to start packaging that in those little cups to dip, you know, fries or nuggets in, because that stuff was awesome. Then the beef patty had more flavor, but was more dry and had less barbecue. So, again, for the Rodeo chicken sandwich, I'd probably give about a 6. The burger, it sucks because the burger I thought had a little more flavor, but it was dry and it had less sauce on it. I think definitely if you're looking for a burger game for 99 cents, I think Wendy's is the place you'd probably want to go. Those Chipotle sandwiches are spot on. Also, these could have used a little cheese, man. Even the Rodeo burgers before, those had a little cheese on them, didn't they? Like, I think cheese would have added just enough flavor to probably even give these like maybe a 7 or an 8, maybe. Burger King's new. Rodeo sandwiches for 99 cents each. Each get a 6 for me. And I just want to say, if you're going out tonight, you're going to go party, you're going to do whatever, do not drink and drive. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth anybody else's life. Call a friend, call a parent, call someone else who's sober, who's able to drive. You might think, you're fine, but you're probably not. Just be responsible. Don't drink and drive. I know people have lost their lives to drunk drivers. It is not worth it. Happy New Year to everybody. Have a good time. Have a safe time. Be responsible. I'll see you guys next year. It's been Chris with Forbidden Food TV. As always, follow me on all the social platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, /Forbidden Food TV. And you guys have a great New Year. Peace.